to start off the new year, I thought I would play a crazy Eeveelution deck, because we're going to be playing all of the Eeveelutions in the deck. Flareon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, Sylveon, Glaceon, Jolteon, Espeon, Umbreon, they're all in here, and I can't wait to show off how wild this toolbox and colorful friends deck really is. Let's go check it out on Pokemon TCG Live. Alright, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live video, and today, to start off the new year, I thought I would play a really cool Flareon deck where I put all of the Eeveelution EX cards in one deck, and this is what happened. Honestly, this deck is pretty fun to play, and having all the options is awesome, because, I mean, it's a toolbox deck at the end of the day, and hopefully we can use a good majority of the Eeveelution. So, I mean, the idea is Flareon is kind of your main card. I mean, Flareon is the best Eeveelution. It's got that burning charge attack, much like Arceus V-Star, and you can use Flareon to put energy into play and power up your attackers, and you have a bunch of different Eeveelutions for different situations. You have Leafeon, which is a good grass-type attacker against Charizard and Grimmsnarl, and you also have Umbreon, which is a dark Pokemon, which comes pretty good against Gardevoir. You actually will use this against Guardy to knock them out in one hit. We have Jolteon, which is a lightning-type Pokemon. It's actually a pretty good way to finish the game off because it can do 240 damage with Flashing Spear, and it's a great way to hit for weakness against Pokemon weak to lightning, like Pidgeot EX. There's Sylveon, which has Angel Light, which can be very disruptive to put Pokemon back in your opponent's deck. There's Espeon, which can de-evolve, and it's the Psychic type, which is relevant in combination with the Lillie's Clefairy if we play against any Dragon Pokemon. And then we got Glaceon, which has Frost Bullet, which could come in handy against Guardy. If they put damage on a Screamtail or Drifloon, you can go Boss Frost Bullet, knock out Monkey Dory, knock out the Pokemon with the 30 damage. So there is some value in Glaceon, though it is one of the weaker. I would argue, unfortunately, Glaceon and Vaporeon are the two weakest Eeveelutions. Vaporeon is pretty bad. It has Severe Squall, but that attack kind of sucks. Aquamarine is, like, not bad, because it at least does big damage. But so does Flareon and Jolteon. But Vaporeon does have more HP than those two, so maybe it's better in that regards. But hopefully we get some action with most of the Eeveelutions in today's video. Obviously, to support the deck, we are going to be playing the Noctowls in the deck, and we got a Pidgeot in the deck. Son of Pidgeot is really good. I really like Pidgeot in here. This deck is extremely combo heavy, so just having access to quick search makes it really easy to pull off the plays that we want to make. And this is the list that I've got. Again, we got all the Eeveelutions in one deck, and I'm excited to show off the power of this deck and see what we can do with this crazy archetype. Now, before we get in the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TC. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking to get any set codes like Phantasmal Flames, Mega Evolution, older sets, or some IRL Pokemon singles and product, Card Cavern sells all of that on their website. If you get anything over there at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself, and up our Card Cavern. Shout out Card Cavern, check them out. The link will be in the description down below. And you can check out my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. If you want to get any of the awesome product on their website, their dice, damage counters, ability markers, great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG tabletop gameplay. Check them out down below. Use code LDF for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my two sponsors. Link will be in the description. Also, link down below is my second channel for even more content from me too. There should be a brand new video going up later today, so stay tuned for that. And also, once again, I want to thank you all for a fantastic 2025. This is the first video in the new year on the channel. I thought I'd start off with a bang, playing a pretty cool deck, and I want to thank you all once again for a good 2025. The big goal and milestone here on the channel in the new year is to hit 100,000 subs by 2027. I think we can do it. If you want to help me reach that sub goal, subscribing down below would be awesome. So yeah, here's the list that I've got. I've crammed in all the Eeveelutions. We could maybe play 2 Flareon, because Flareon is just like that important of a card. Smartest stuff. I am playing Crystal as my ace spec, obviously. I'm not playing Mew or Wellspring in the deck or anything like that, which maybe could go in here, but that kind of defeats the purpose of an all-Eeveelution deck. I think it's more cool if we try to win a game with just attacking with the Eeveelution line and not using Wellspring, Ogerpon, or like kind of like stuff like that. So I think it's better to not play it just for the fun. But I mean, Wellspring could be good in here, obviously, if you want to play it. Dawn is really good in the deck to help set up your Pidgeot, since we are playing it in the deck. Now, I'm only playing a 1/1/1 line of the Pidgeot. We have the 1 Pidgey, the 1 Pidgeot, and the 1 Rare Candy. But again, when you get Pidgeot out turn 2, feels really, really good. Now, let me know in the comment section below, what Eeveelution do you think I'm going to use the most? And do you think I'm ever going to get to use Vaporeon in this video? And I'm sure we can probably make a video on like Glaceon and Espeon sometime in the future. I've actually built decks with these before. I just never did a video on them. So maybe we'll like revisit these other Eeveelutions later in the future. But I'm excited to show off this deck. And I'm in the mood to play some Tera decks. Hopefully we don't run into any Watchtowers, though. That'd be great. But let's go check out the deck and see what it's all about. My opponent's got a Monkey Dory. I'm assuming this is Gardevoir. All right, we drew a Pidgey. Now, do I risk benching the Pidgey? Because if it's Guardy, then I might not use it. We'll Poffin first. Let's start with Poffin. Do we have Umbreon in the deck? We do. Got Flareon, Umbreon, Pidgeot's in there, 1 Candy. Okay. I mean, we may get item locked here, but I think it's worth it to try to just set up the Pidgeot if possible, and then we'll Fan Call here. We unfortunately did prize a second. We prized 2 Nox, which is pretty bad. 2 Owls in the prizes. Not good. So that's a little annoying. We'll see if my opponent does Iono me or not. Or if they play the Frillish. I mean, they have to move the Monkey Dory, though. So they do need a lot of pieces. That's kind of my logic here is, like, hopefully they just don't have it like that. They're going to have Devo and Evo. It's pretty good. They grab Mew. All right. I don't think we're getting Frillish. It's not looking too bad at the moment. If we get Iono'd, we could be in trouble. There's a world where maybe I shouldn't have grabbed the Noctowl, to be honest. That sounds crazy. I don't know if they have a supporter, though. They're burning cards in their hand. Tells me they maybe don't have a supporter card. I guess we'll see. All right, 3 cards in hand. Another Ralts. And a pass. Let's go. Yeah, see, no supporter. Sick. So we can go... Let's see. We'll start with Ultra Ball. Grab ourselves Flareon. Do we have Dawn in the deck? Dawn is prized. Ooh. That sucks. Alright, that's fine. We can go Lillie plus I'm down for Lillie and Candy. That seems pretty good. We can Candy out the Pidgeot. Play that. Attach Lillie. See if we can get Flareon and Umbreon. Ooh, yeah, see? Look at that. We definitely don't need Glaceon, right? Glaceon could be okay. Its bench type attack actually isn't terrible in this matchup. In some instances. We'll quick search for the Flareon. We're not going to be able to really do much with Carnelian in this situation. That's fine. What do I value more, the Grass or Psychic? Probably the Psychic energy is least important here. We'll kill the Monkey. We do give them Fez. It's the only problem with this play, but that's fine. I'm okay to give them Fezandipiti. Not the end of the world. We'll knock out the Monkey. At least we take a Monkey off the board. And we'll take our prize. Another Noctowl's good. See, the one thing I'm thinking is, like, if my opponent... I probably should have benched Fez, actually, but what I'm thinking is Glaceon could be good against Screamtail or Drifloon. Because if we combine him with a Gust, we can go Glaceon, knock out boss out Monkey Dory, knock out Monkey Dory, put 30 on the Drifloon or Screamtail, knock it out. So that could be actually a cool play we can go for. Now, hopefully they don't have Candy here. Candy Guardy would suck. That would suck a lot. We could boss next turn. If my opponent does go Guardy, we can kill it. We can also knock out Mew. There's Arvin. That does get Secret Box. See, I should have benched another Pokemon, because now we're going to lose our Area 0. And now our bench is limited. I kind of wanted to get an Eevee there, but I didn't want to Ultra Ball anything away just in case, so maybe I should have. Let's say the Secret Box turns into a Rare Candy Gardevoir. They have another Kirlia and a Ralts. I couldn't set up Sylveon either, which kind of sucks. Would have been good to have Sylveon in play, too. Let's see if they Secret Box out here. Yeah, the stadium's getting bumped. I should have, like I said, I probably should have Ultra Balled for another Eevee EX or something. That's what I should have done. Watchtower. Oh, no, dude. They're playing Watchtower and Gardevoir? Come on. Not like this, bro. Okay, well, now I'm faced with a question. I was going to boss Monkey, but I guess I'm bossing Kirlia now. That's not good. I might attach to Pidgeot. I might have to attack with it. Just so I can get rid of this stupid thing. Watchtower's so bad, bro. Watchtower and Gardevoir. Why? Hopefully my other Area 0's in the deck. I didn't really prize check. We'll just boss the Kirlia, I guess, and hope they don't rip Rare Candy Gardevoir. See, now I wish I did bench the Fez. Like I should have. Should have benched the Fez. Attach that. And I'll boss the Kirlia. If I knew they were playing Watchtower, I would have spread the energy a little bit more so I could put one on Pidgeot. That's fine. Whatever. Let's kill this. Do this. Get some more energy in play. Doesn't really matter how I spread it out, I don't think. It's only on one Pokemon. Oh, what am I doing? Bro, I thought it was as an... Oh, okay, rip. That was a dumb misplay. Now I have too many energy on Pidgeot. Oops. What's our prize? Hoothoot? Yeah, hopefully we have the... hopefully we do have the Area Zero in the deck. We'll see if they get Rip Candy Guardy here. There's Night Stretcher. They getting back Curlia or Ralts? Curlia. Okay, well, they're not going Candy Guardy. They can go Monkey Dory here, though. Okay, they're going to Iono. I actually don't mind this. My hand sucked. This is actually a pretty good Iono. They don't even evolve the Ralts, so they're really trying to get Candy Guardy. Okay, that's not bad. We got more stuff to work with. They found Candy Guardy. There it is. I need to find Boss so I can KO with Umbreon. Yeah, this is not good. See, I thought I could spread the energy out. Flareon does not work like that, bro. Oh my god. All right, let's see if my opponent attacks me this turn. Anything? What is their best play? They have a Mega Diancie in the deck. Ooh, that's not good. Too bad I don't have any way to knock this thing out in one hit. I can... Honestly, we could attack with Umbreon and confuse it, which isn't bad. Or I could go Pidgeot. But they could knock Pidgeot out. They have another monkey, so that's probably not a good idea. I actually don't hate the idea of hitting with Umbreon here. Because we can confuse it, which is actually not terrible for us. Yeah, that might be the best play, actually, is to Umbreon the Diancie. Though I want to get access to stadiums again. Hey, too bad there's no Metal Eeveelution. That sucks. That really sucks. No Metal Eeveelution. Unfortunate. All right, let's see what they do. Probably just going to kill me here. They have enough damage to knock out my Flareon. Flareon put in a decent amount of work, though. We took a few prizes, which is all that matters. I don't think we're going to be able to KO this Diancie, though, in one hit. There's no way, right? There's no... The only way I could do it is with, like, Glaceon EX's second attack. That's not going to happen. So we're going to have to just... We're going to have to Moon Mirage it. Which doesn't seem terrible. Confusing this could be good. They're down a Turo, so they can't, like, randomly Turo the Diancie and heal it, and then re-put it back in the active spot, so... We could potentially take this to a 50-50. They go through Umbreon, then I might be in trouble, so... If they do knock out Umbreon, we're screwed. What do I draw? Hey, let's go, baby! Alright, we ain't gotta worry. That's good. Alright, we'll... Grab Eevee. Thank heavens we do that. The question is, do I Crispin or do I Iono? Let me quick search first, see what I got. I kind of like... There's no Iono. Glass Trumpet's not bad here. I'm just going to attach to Umbreon, smack the Diancie. I could boss here. We can boss KO the Guardy, but the boss is prized, and I can't counter catch her. Damn it. That would have been nice. My boss is prized. If my other boss was in there, I could have bossed the Guardy up here, knocked it out, and then they actually would have been in trouble. They would have had to, like, Mind Bend me or something. That sucks. I think I just take the Trumpet. And I'll play it. If only we had Boss. Boss would have been good. I could try to get Sylveon established, though. But Sylveon's also prized. So, we prized a Boss, Sylveon. Bro, that's crazy. Our prizes are devious. Prizing both Boss and Sylveon is awful. I could Espeon, I guess, but it's not going to do anything. Some pretty bad prizing, not going to lie. Yeah, I could have set up Sylveon here, which actually could have worked. All right, this is the best I got, confusing them. If they knock me out, I probably lose. So if they go for the 50-50 shot and knock me out, or if they play a Drifloon in the deck, I'm in trouble. Though they are down double Bravery Charm, so we should be okay. Now, the other question is, are they going to have another Watchtower? No way they play two, bro. Yeah, prizing Sylveon is bad, because I could have went Sylveon here and put the Gardevoir back in the deck. Can I knock this out? 130? I might be able to. We'll see. We'll see if they get another monkey out. Let's see. If I can knock out the Diancie, I have a chance. I can win this if I kill Diancie. So our prizes were both Sylveon and Boss. Both ways I could take the Gardevoir out of play. They were both in the prizes. What the heck? That's insane. All right, Nest Ball for what? Let's see what they grab. Another monkey, probably. They could go Screamtail here, but then I got Counter Catcher. They could go with their own Monkey Dory, which might be what they're doing. They're going to Iono me. That's fine. I could try to set up a Briar play on the Diancie. That doesn't seem like a bad idea either. Yeah, exactly 6. There's no way the Glaceon's knocking this thing out. I don't even have the right energy for it anyways, but still. This is tough. If my opponent did go Screamtail this turn, I could have went for the Glaceon play. But again, I have no boss in the deck. Again, I'm just praying they don't play double Watchtower, bro. That would be insane. One Watchtower is bad enough. At least they didn't combine it with an Iono. So it could have been worse. They're going to go Mew here. Can I kill the Mew? I can go Jolteon. I don't think I have a light energy on this guy, so I don't know if I can go... I can go Jolteon, actually. I think I can. Okay, well, let's see what they do. They could do Onyx. They could do the second attack here, which might be what they go for. I think it's correct to Moon Mirage, though. It's definitely correct to Moon Mirage. But let's see if they go Onyx or not. Let's see if they do Onyx. What are they doing? Yeah. I was like, do the second attack. That'd be cool. All right. Once again, if I had boss, that'd be fantastic, but I don't. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is we knock out Mew here with like Jolteon or something. So we can get Noctowl to make this work. Leafeon does get a knockout too, right? But I don't have the right energy for it. Vaporeon doesn't take a knockout. All my options suck. Ha! I could Espeon. No, not even that. I think I just... Do I have the energy in the deck for Jolteon? Or is it better to maybe do something else? Okay, we do have an energy for Jolteon. How do I do this? Quick search for Crispin. Okay. We have to knock out this Mew to win the game. I can actually still win this. So this is still salvageable. Still salvageable. We might lose though if they have a Watchtower in the deck. That's the only thing. If they have a second Watchtower, I might be in trouble. You can go Crispin Balloon. This is a ridiculous game. We'd be in a better spot if I could have ran the Guardy off the board last turn with boss. It's fine. They hate to see it coming, man. They're down their Devos. Don't have to worry about that. We'll grab Fez here. I think there are 2 energies. Easy peasy, bro. Is it only my bench Pokemon, though? It does only bench. That's fine. We'll get rid of the energy on the Pidgeot, I guess, since it doesn't really do anything anymore, so that's fine. All right, we might still win this game after all. Let's see. We need boss off the prizes to have a good shot, though. Yes, we got boss. Okay, all right. If my opponent goes Iono number 3 plus second Watchtower, we might be in trouble. I do have Fez, though, so if I can shuffle the deck, maybe we could redraw the boss. Their best play here, well, even if they, well, no, they could boss the Umbreon, or counter catcher the Umbreon, but they're not, so I think we might be okay. They have to KO Umbreon, but if they KO the Umbreon, I can go, if they go, we can go, well, if they go counter catcher Umbreon, I can go attach to Pidgeot, boss the Fez, knock it out with Jolteon. So I think it's GG's. Also, I could just kill the active too, I think, so that would work. No, Diancie's pretty beefy. Heals 60, but they have to reattach energy with Gardevoir. So they're going to have still a bit of damage on. We'll see what they grab. Thankfully, they did play their supporter for a turn, which I think solidifies that I win. They could kill the Pidgeot, but it doesn't matter. Okay, they do. Yeah, they have to definitely KO the Umbreon. 100% you KO Umbreon here, but I do have game. Unless they, like... If they have another Bravery Charm, I guess I can't win this turn. I could still just kill the active, though, no? No, I think I just kill the active anyways, because they attach Dark. Yeah, I think I just win anyways. I don't even have to do boss. They have to go in with their Guardy here. Yeah, they have to go in with Gardevoir. Okay, I think it's fine, it's fine. As long as there's at least, like, one target for me to boss out, I should be Gucci. Yeah, it should be Gucci. As long as we have, like, one boss target here, it works out. Yeah, it looks like it works out. Dude, thank heavens, bro. What a sketchy game. I'm like, okay, it's not over yet. They could have some random tech card in their deck. They have to have, like, 4 Bravery Charm to survive the turn, I think. And I still kill the Diancie, right? Yeah. I think we're fine. Should be Gucci. Jolteon does what, 240? Yeah. All right, we got him. I think I'm overthinking this. I'm trying to think of a way for my opponent to come back. Like, they had to have another Watchtower and Iono or something to stop me, I think. That's realistically all they could have done. Like, they definitely had to kill the Umbreon, but I have boss in hand, so it doesn't matter what they do. Maybe it worked out that I didn't prize my boss, because it kind of worked out the same, right? We were able to still take the last 2 prizes here. Yeah. They need, like, a combination of, like, Watchtower plus Hand Disruption to stop me, but we got him. Shout out Jolteon. I didn't think I'd use Jolteon, but it proves to be pretty good. And as you can see, without the Jolteon, we weren't winning this game. You can boss the Fez. I'm too lazy to do math. I think we had KO and Diancie too, obviously. But it works out. Boom! Kill the Fez. Bye-bye, you're dead. GG's. Let's go. All right, we're going first. We get Chansey. So we had a Blissey deck. Ooh, spicy. What's the best attacker then? Probably Leafeon, right? It does most amount of damage. Our turn 1 is pretty good if we don't prize the Pidgeot pieces. Let's see. Pidgeot and Candy. Let's go. Sparkling Crystals in there. So the best Eeveelutions to use would probably would be Leafeon, maybe Sylveon. Oh, but I prized Flareon. Flareon is prized. Okay. I would put 2 Flareon in the deck. I just can't fit 2 Flareon, but I wouldn't mind playing 2 Flareon. Kind of regretting starting Fan Rotom now. It doesn't really do anything in this matchup. That's fine. We can play passive and set up our attackers. Like I said, I think Leafeon will be pretty good. I don't know what's in their deck, though. We'll see what kind of Blissey deck this is. It could have Centiskorch. I've seen Centiskorch Blissey with Absol do well in online tournaments. So if they're playing that, then Centiskorch kind of is a little bit of an issue. Because it doesn't one-shot Leafeon, but they can use it with Monkey Dory to knock me out in one hit. Cornerstone's in the deck. That's fine. We don't care about Cornerstone at all. The Mega Absol. All right, we definitely need Leafeon. My goat. They definitely don't play Watchtower. We know that for sure. There's no Watchtower in their deck because they got a colorless ability in their deck. Okay, that's fine. They can't Absol me next turn. But when I get Pidgeot out, it's like honestly like not even a big deal, right? Once you get Pidgeot on board. Glorious top deck. Give me that. And give me that. Broken. Am I really, though, about to Fan Rotom a Chansey? It feels kind of bad, not going to lie. All right, let's do this. For what, though? Honestly, okay, this is a little sus. I mean, what are the chances they get Claw turn 2, though? I'm debating what to grab here. I just get Tera Orb. Or Poffin for another Eevee. Maybe just do that. Just grab another Eevee out of the deck. Yeah, I don't hate that. Because I don't want to overextend what I put into play, right? I maybe should have got Area 0 instead. Because I can't bench other Hoothoot. But I'm assuming they're going to knock out my Fan Rotom, right? Let's grab this guy because it's the weakest Pokemon we have in play. Currently, and then we can quick search for something. Is it worth it to attack here? We can grab Area 0 and bench Hoothoot. That's what I should have been grabbing. Then they definitely don't play Watchtower. There's no shot. Could get Fez. I'm not going to bench Fez if I don't have to. We have Pidgeot out. It's fine. I don't know what's in my opponent's deck exactly. And there is a world where maybe I should have just Assault Landing the Chansey. There's not really a reason to put damage on Blissey, but I also don't want to voluntarily give them damage from Monkey Dory. So I think it's probably correct to not attack into the Chansey there. I don't know. Was it? Maybe. If they knock me, I just go Gust, KO, Absol. I'll probably just do that. I don't know. Maybe I should have hit the Chansey for 70. I don't know. I just don't want them to get free damage from Monkey Dory. Ooh, they have Rigid Band. They have a Stadium Bump. That's fine. That gives us Sparkling Crystal, which is pretty good. Let's see if they can pull off the Absol here. We'd have a lot of important cards in the hand, so this would be a pretty good Absol if they get to do it. They can keep 3 energy in play. I don't know. Do I kill the Absol? I definitely think I just KO Absol here, 100%. There's no reason not to just knock out the Absol. I'm trying to think of a reason to not knock out Absol. There is no reason. It's always just Gus kill Absol here and take 3 free prize cards. I don't think there's a single reason to not do that, right? Yeah. But I could smack into the Blissey too. There's logic to hitting Blissey here. Maybe I should have put the 70 damage on it. I don't know. I kind of like just go with CC kill Absol though. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, whatever. You can save Sparkling Crystal too, which is good. We have access to Sylveon, which could be a pretty good attacker in this matchup, so. I don't need Umbreon. Umbreon's actually not bad though. Confusion could be good. Let's grab these two. Yeah, I like just taking out the Absol, honestly. Can't really see a better play. Leafeon's done its job. And we get 3 prizes, right? They may Iono me, but like I have Pidgeot and a Hoothoot in play. I don't really care. Yeah, kill the Absol. Take our 3 prizes. Let's see what we get. Flareon, Psychic Energy is good. Because now next turn, I could, if they don't Iono, I could just... Yeah, I can go for the... No, I don't think I can this turn. I was thinking about going Sylveon, not with this hand. The more energy they put in play, the better. Yeah, this is fine. I feel pretty good. We could also just loop Leafeon. Leafeon could just be the main attacker in this matchup. I don't hate it either. It could be the main attacker. We could try to set up Espeon to, like, de-evolve the Blissies. I don't think that's really worth it, though. Okay, no Iono. Unless our A-Spec is Unfair Stamp. Which I don't think it is. That's good. Get to keep the hand. We can, like, smack him here. And then set up a play with, Yeah, we, like, smack him, KO them. Or I could boss KO the monkey. Or we could save the hand for Sylveon, which I kind of like that, too. Or we could Sylveon the Blissey next turn. I don't know. We have so many options. It's pretty sick. We have a lot of options here. They have 4 energy on the board. So, obviously, I'm not taking a prize. I could boss KO the monkey, right? And then I set the KO Blissey to win the game. That's not a bad play either, right? There's so many options. I wish I ran Pikachu EX in the deck. That'd make my life even easier. Let's see here. Is it worth it to Moss the Gate? We're doing how much here? 210? We're doing more damage with this. Maybe attach that. Quick search. What would be the best Eeveelution to get here? Thinking either Umbreon or Espeon. I don't really know if I want Flareon. I guess it's fine. I can Carnelian them. Yeah, maybe it's okay. There's Crispin again. Yeah, this is fine. Let's do this. We'll evolve the Eevee into Flareon and then Crispin to it. Sure. I guess we'll set up the Carnelian. I don't hate it. I was like thinking about it, if it's worth it. I don't hate it though. I still don't want to bench Fez, right? Because they can like boss KO it. It's kind of sus. I'm not going to bench... I'm not going to do anything crazy because my opponent could have Mega Absol still. I don't think they'll go Mega Absol. That seems like a pretty bad play because I can just kill a Leafeon, but... I don't know, just in case they randomly Absol me this turn. I don't want to... I was going to Town Store for a Sparkling Crystal. There's no point of wasting our Crystal like that. Just in case they randomly go Absol. I don't think they will, but just in case. I don't know, there's a world where killing Monkey was correct. Because all we have to do is one-shot a Blissey. Actually, if they put one more energy into play, the Blissey would get one-shot by Leafeon. So maybe I should have bossed the Monkey Dory. But then they would have went into Rigid Band, which I can't one-shot the Blissey with, so... Maybe it didn't really matter. We'll see what happens. I mean, the more energy they put into play, the better. Like I said, I might just attack with Leafeon the entire game. See, now they have 5 energy in play. See, maybe I should have taken out the Monkey Dory. But then there would be no energy in play for them to work with. I don't know. Probably going to be forced to evolve Hoothoot here. They can match another monk. Oh, can they triple Adrenabrain the Hoothoot? Oh, maybe I should have evolved into Noctowl. They might have another Monkey Dory. They might. This Arven gets them a Nest Ball. They do have it. It does come out. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. We can still knock the Blissey with Flareon here. And then they're kind of screwed. So it's still, I think it still works out. It's really not that big of a deal. I think I still win anyways. I just kill the Blissey, and then I can just boss for game, right? That's fine. We're going to lose our Hoothoot, though. But we have Pidgeot. As long as they don't play Devo, it should be fine, right? You know, as long as they don't have a random Devo in the deck, I think we'll be fine. We just kill this with Carnelian, and then what do they do, right? We kill with Carnelian, and then we can set up game with boss. Yeah, that works. Okay. We just have to set up a play with boss here. That seems fine with me. I like it. Even I guess if they switch, we have to find another boss's order, but I don't think they're switching. Yeah, they're staying in the active. Okay, this should work out. They can't win next turn either, could they? Oh, they could. So we want to go quick search Iono, knock out Blissey then. Is Iono in the deck, though? Hopefully it is. We actually could lose next turn if they have a way to one-shot Flareon. It's a little sketchy. Okay, hold up. What do we have? Tell me there's an Iono in here. Okay, good. So we go Iono, knock out Blissey with Carnelian. Then what? Should I get Fez? A Fez prize. Should be able to safely get another Hoothoot out of the deck. Just trying to think. So we kill this. Their best play is... I mean, they could smack with another Blissey still. I wish I could Burning Charge for the knockout. We just set up Sparkling Crystal, right? Yeah. I think it's easy peasy. Then what do I want to get back with Night Stretcher? I got, yeah, Night Stretcher the Leafeon, or the Leafeon. So we just need one energy to use Leafeon. This should work out. And then we just Iono. Yeah, this is fine. We can Iono them to 2 cards, knock out the Blissey. This should, I mean, if they win off this, it is what it is. Ooh, that was a pretty good Iono. And we just have game next turn with boss on Monkey Dory. Okay, this works. The prize map works pretty well. Let's see. My opponent could potentially win. If they draw like a random card here, we'll see. No way they can kill Flareon, right? Let's see what our prizes are. Fez Briar. Briar's pretty good. Fez is good. All right, here we go. Well, Briar's actually pointless, but... All right, here we go. Let's see if they can win. I don't think they can. Arven. Okay. Even if they go... Even if they were to, like, boss Leafeon, we can go Sparkling Crystal, Night Stretcher, boss, quick search for game. All right, let's see. What do they have with Arven? If they're playing Unfair Stamp, that's sketchy. Tool Scrapper, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. They have to disrupt my hand. Let's see if they play an Unfair Stamp. Or, actually, if they have a Watchtower, it's pretty bad. No way they play a Watchtower, bro. In Blissey, you can't. There's no point. I think we should have them. What's that one card in their hand? We don't know what it is. Mystery card. Who knows what the mystery card is, folks? What could the mystery card be? Whatever could it be? And, all right. We win. Cool. We got him. That was close. This matchup is scarier than I thought. Well, I have to put damage on the board, right? Maybe I should have just went around the Blissey the whole time. I don't know. Either way, we got there. If they didn't have Absol, honestly, I don't know if we were going to win the game. We might have been screwed if they didn't have Absol in the deck, now that I think about it. I think we were screwed if they didn't play an Absol. Because I don't know how I would take my last couple prizes. So maybe we got lucky that they had Absol. Because actually, I don't know how this was winnable without Absol in play, to be honest, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't know. This might not have been winnable without that Absol, but we'll take it. Last boss's prize. Look at that. All right, we hit Goldengo again. All right, we can beat this. Our start is not bad. We opened Eevee, though, which is slightly sus. Especially as we prized our other Eevee. Uh-oh. Let's see how this goes. Pidgeot, Briar's in there. Sparkling Crystal. Do we have Flareon in the deck? That's pretty important. As long as we don't prize Flareon. Okay, good. I think we're going to be Ultra Balling here for Eevee EX. Well, we kind of have to anyways. I need Tera Pokemon. Yeah, I think I just got to get my goat. Because we also might just get bonked by Solrock here. Yeah, I think I have to. I don't know if I'm going to get Pidgeot out now, though. That's the only problem. If I knew my Eevee was 100% safe here, then it would have been fine. I maybe should have just played down the Area 0 in all honesty. Now I think about it, I should have discarded Area 0 and kept the Noctowl. That's what I should have done. But if I can, I would like to go Counter Catcher, Fan Rotom, kill a Gimmighoul, get Pidgeot out. I definitely want to get Pidgeot to play this turn. Yeah, I think it was fine, but maybe I could have kept the Area 0. But it's like good to have if I need to go Fan Rotom. There's a chance my opponent also doesn't knock me out. Maybe. I mean, they have an Arven, and they probably do have it, which, never mind. Okay, we are getting knocked out. So, I just want to kill this Gimmighoul, then. I want to set up Pidgeot, kill Gimmighoul. Thankfully, our hand enables that, so it works out. As long as I kill this little Gimme. Especially if they don't get another Gimmighoul down, it makes sense. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. See how good their hand is. The Lunar Cycle. Are we about to get bonked by old Solrock here? And can they mention a second Gimme? Because that Gimmighoul is dead. Could I ever... No, I was like, can I ever Burning Charge Counter Catcher? Is not going to happen. Wait, could I? But I also need Pidgeot. So I don't think it's going to happen. No, I'm just going to go Fan Rotom. I think, yeah. There's no way I pull off Burning Charge. Unlikely. It'd be a good dream, though. I don't think they got a backup Gimme. Now, the problem is, though, they can boss one of my other Hoothoots. They're still probably going to take a prize next turn. So it's not guaranteed, I guess. But I guess should I just evolve? I might just evolve everything, actually, now that I think about it. No, but they're going to kill Fan Rotom anyways. Doesn't matter. No, they're going to take a prize regardless. What am I saying? Alrighty, then. That's fine. Well, Noctowl for Dawn CC. Oh, no, Candy Dawn, sorry. And then Pidgeot for CC. Alright. I'll grab Pidge. I could get Fez. I don't really want to bench Fez, though. I think I get a evolution, like I would definitely want to get Flareon, just in case. I get a basic. Do I just get Fez? Yeah, sure. I don't think it's a big deal to bench Fez here. Another Eevee EX would have been good, though, too, actually. Maybe, I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine to bench Fez. We flip script, draw some cards, see what we get. More stuff. All right, we'll quick search for Counter Catcher. Will we be able to set up Briar, though? I don't know. If we take the first two prizes, though, I don't know if we can really lose. We can, like, save the Night Stretcher to get the Eevee back. Yeah, it's fine. This works out pretty well. This is fine. We killed their lone Gimme. They're probably going to get a prize with Solrock, but that's fine. We'll take our one prize here. Another energy is good. Yeah, this should work out. I think we'll be okay. I definitely want to get another Eevee down, though, if I can. They should find a couple Gimme. The question is, can they boss with Solrock? Because they can kill the Fan Rotom. Bossing a Hoothoot would suck. That's why I didn't Night Stretcher. That's why I didn't Night Stretcher my Eevee back, because there's no point, right? Because they just Fan Rotom it. They have Mega Lopunny. That's a little spooky, because I can't one-shot Mega Lopunny. Right? I don't think so. There's like no way I can kill it in one hit. Might be a little spooky. Maybe I just take out the Baniri then, honestly. That might be the play. Yeah, maybe we just kill Baniri here. That might be the play after all. Because if they get Lopunny, like, how do I kill that thing? But they don't one-shot me, though. But they can kill the Fez, because I put it down. Yeah, killing Baniri, I think, is probably the correct play here. We'll start with flip the script. Okay, that's good. I think we have an EVX in there. Yeah, because I don't want to bench a low HP Eevee and have it get bossed by Solrock. In fact, I kind of have to do this anyways. Quick search for Noctowl. Deny them a prize with Solrock. Force them to go. Yeah, that works. Okay. Grab Noctowl. We get Boss Crystal. We kill the... I think we just killed the Baneri. Yeah. Like, I could set up the low punny to get Briared or something for, like, 4 prizes. This is not going to happen, though. Man, I think we kill that Baneri, and we kill it now. And we also make our board big, which is also good. They cannot take a prize with Soul Rock now. Unless they have Premium Power Pro, I guess. We'll see. This seems like the correct play, though, for sure. No, but they go down to 2. But then... Oh, I can't Briar for game, though. Okay. Oh, I messed that up. So I should have just killed the... This is jank. I should have just killed the... Ah, damn it. Okay, I should have killed the Gimme Ghoul. But they go low punny. Like, what the heck do I do? Because I can't one-shot the low punny, right? I don't know. I should have just killed the Gimme Ghoul, actually. Now that I think about it, it was 100% correct to kill the Gimme. But then if they go low punny, they can go low punny, boss kill Fez, go down to 2. I think either way, I'm kind of cooked. Because I can't Briar. This is actually pretty bad now that I think about it. Because they're going to take 2 prizes here. And unfortunately, my best play is to Sylveon them. That's why I loaded up this guy. Oh, this is bad. I think we actually might be cooked here. Unless my opponent doesn't get another Gimme Ghoul down, I guess. I think we might just be screwed, actually, now that I think about it. I can try to, like, Iono them, maybe. No, I think we might be in trouble. Yeah, this is actually not good. Maybe I should have just looked into killing the Soul Rock with Burning Charge. Yeah, maybe it was better to just do that, but then they would just went Boss Soul Rock instead. This is tough. This matchup is actually a lot worse than I thought it would be, if this is how their board is managed. Crap. I could Iono and try to kill them, I guess. I don't think that's going to work. I might have to do some shenanigan. Oh, Sylveon's so bad, though. I think I might just be in trouble, honestly. I might just lose, now that I think about it. This is so bad. This is real. Sylveon's in the discard back in Night Stretcher. Okay, this is actually really bad. I actually might be in a lot of trouble here. If my opponent kills the Pidgeot this turn, it's also pretty bad. They might be able to kill Pidgeot here. Yeah, this is not good. Well, if they kill Pidgeot, I can Briar for 3. And if they don't bench a Gimme Ghoul, then maybe I can still win. Depends if they bench a Gimme Ghoul, I guess. If they can kill Pidgeot, bench Gimme, then I'm in trouble. We'll see. Yeah, they had low punny. See, I don't know. Like, killing the Baneri was incorrect. It was probably correct to kill the Goldengo, but then they go low punny, boss kill, Fez, take 2. And then I can't kill the low punny. I think it was probably fine to kill the low punny. I think I had to do it. I don't know. I don't know if there was a better play I had there than kill Baneri. Either way, they were taking 2 prizes, right? I guess I'd rather them be forced to go Goldengo, right? Like, I'd rather them have a Goldengo in play than a low punny at this rate. Because I can't kill it in 1 hit. There's nothing that can knock it out. Okay, they don't have a backup Goldengo. Okay, well, now I probably just win. Because they didn't get backup Goldengo. So we don't even need to... Because my backup plan here was if they get another Goldengo, I was going to go Iono Countercatcher plus Sylveon. If they got another Gimme, but they didn't get another Gimme down. So I should just win here, right? If I have a way to get... yeah, I think it's just game. We can Briar them. We can go Briar, take 3. Yeah, this is like probably wraps. Let me check something real quick, though. Do I have a way to attack and Briar? We have a Fire Energy in the deck. Do I have my other Night Stretcher? Okay, all right, we got it. Should be safe to bench Hoothoot at this point, because they can't take 2 prizes next turn. Okay. Yeah, this works. Let's see what we get off this first. Yeah. We can Glass Trumpet too, actually. Which is a little easier, instead of doing double Night Stretcher. Yeah, this is fine. Glass Trumpet's even better. We can Briar. If they had a Gimme here, I would have probably been forced to do some weird Sylveon play, I think. Because how else am I winning? That probably wouldn't even have been a good play, though, anyways. But that would have been my best option, right? Just Briar kill this thing, and that should hopefully be wraps. Because I take 3 prizes here, and then next turn I could just win. They can't take 2 next turn, so I should just have game. Unless they're playing a Blood Moon or Saluna, which I highly doubt. Yeah, looking back, it was always correct to kill the low punny there. Or the Baneri. Because, like, I'd rather them have a low punny in play. I honestly would rather them have a Goldengo than a low punny, just because it's so easy to one-shot the Goldengo. But, like, because if they get low punny out, I can't one-shot it, and, like, I'm kind of cooked. But I can take 3 and I could Briar it. So maybe the play was to go So maybe I should have went KO Gimmighoul, but they could have Turoed it too. But then if I left my board big, so maybe I should have taken out the Gimmighoul then when I had the chance instead of the Lopunny, because I can still Briar the Lopunny. But if I can't Briar the Lopunny, then I just lose the game. I don't know. It was probably fine to take out the Lopunny. I don't know. I think both plays were fine. Because, like, obviously they had Lopunny boss, so there's no way they don't just have boss Lopunny kill Fez the last turn, right? So, I don't know. I'm more scared of Lopunny than I am Goldango is essentially how I'm looking at this matchup, right? Because I can't one-shot the Lopunny. Right? So, and, like, if anything happened, I maybe could have went for, like, some shenanigans with Sylveon. We did get lucky, though. They didn't get many Gimmighouls down. This game, honestly, was really losable. The Soul Rocks make this matchup more difficult than it needs to be. Because, like, before this matchup was, like, almost an auto-win for Flareon. But now it's, like, pretty tough to win. So we should just have them. Even if they kill my Hoothoot, I just boss for game. Like, there's nothing they can do. Even if they kill Hoothoot with a bulky Pokemon, I still win. I also have Carnelian, which is pretty hype. I have Carnelian, too. So even if this matchup is weird, but we got him. We got him. I guess what I could have done, maybe this would have been actually a pretty good play. No, this wouldn't have worked. No, it wouldn't have worked. I was thinking, like, what if I hit the Lopunny and they don't Turo it? If I go Carnelian, the Lopunny, and then I kill it with Vaporeon plus Briar. That would have been a cool play. Vaporeon Briar for a game with Carnelian. But the problem with that is I have to mention their Eevee, and that would get killed by Solrock, or it would, like, the EVX might get killed by Lopunny if they have Prime Catcher. So that play would not have worked either. So it was basically, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of cool ways I could have killed the Lopunny. I don't think I would have been able to Briar Lopunny. Like, I don't think I would have been able to Briar the Lopunny. So I think it was probably fine to kill the Baniri. I think at the end of the day, I've come to the conclusion that killing of the Baniri was the correct play in that situation. Because my worst case scenario play could have just been to Sylveon them and put stuff back in the deck and hope that it stuck. I think. I don't know. It was just a hard situation to be in regardless because of how the prize map worked for my opponent. There you go, folks. That is my All-Eeveelution EX deck. Honestly, pretty fun to play the Eevee deck. I'm glad I put Pidgeot on the deck because Pidgeot carried its weight really well in this video. We used Pidgeot a lot to make a lot of the combos happen. As I predicted, we didn't end up using Vaporeon. This is obviously the weakest Eeveelution. We did use Leafeon, Jolteon, and Umbreon and Flareon the most. Espeon is okay in some situations. Glaceon, unfortunately, was also not very good. And we didn't use Sylveon, though Sylveon could have come up a few times. There were some instances where Sylveon could have been okay to use in this video. But that'll be for me on the Eeveelution deck. If you enjoyed the video on this crazy deck to start off the new year, make sure to leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 86/90K/100,000 subs. One of my big milestones for 2026 is to hit 100,000 subs here on the channel. If you want to help me with that sub goal, subscribing down below would be awesome. You can check out my second channel for even more content from me too. There should be a new video going up there later today. And check out my sponsors, use code LDF. Thank you all for a fantastic 2025, and I'll see you all on another video. Bye-bye.